What is up, guys? And in this simple video, I'm going to show you how you do the write-on text effect, or the handwriting, or essentially the fake script writing on screen that you will see in travel videos, for intro screens, or whatever it is that you like in this video. So let's get straight into the video. So first off, what you want to do is you want to right click, new, you go to your text layer, right? Preferably, you go to some website that's free, like defont.com, link is in the description as well, to have some kind of cursive or handwriting so it looks more connected, but you can essentially do this effect with any text. So I'm just going to my text is going to be like subscribe if you haven't yet to me, which is BVCO. So I just want to center that, right? So I'm going to click the pan behind the anchor tool, hold control, double click that, it'll go to the center. I go to align, just make sure that is aligned. I want to change this because black on dark does not look good. So I'm just going to make that white and just going to increase the size a bit. Whoops, there you go. Align that there. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of a drop shadow just to make it look a little fancy, you know? And next, what you want to do is you're going to go into your toolbox as well, and you want to go into your stroke tool. I'll explain why this tool afterwards. So when you drag this right onto your text layer. Next, what you want to do is you want to click that text layer that you just clicked, and you want to go up here and go into your pen tools by pressing G, and you want to scroll in. So now is for the masking part. So essentially what you're doing is you're masking each letter manually. So then with the stroke effect, you will essentially write out, After Effects will write out the text layer as if you are writing it yourself. So you have to think, how would I write this if I was writing this? And it does take a lot of CPU power, and you just want to zoom in as much as you can, and you just start clicking away. Probably going to fast forward this part, but I think once you see me do it, you will get the hang of it. There you go. As you can see here, now my entire stroke, or my mask, is masked out by the stroke itself. And you can see it slowly or pieced together here. Next, what you want to do is you go to your same text layer and you want to go to the path. So you're telling After Effects to track a certain path that you just masked. So you want to go mask 1. And then you're like, okay, nothing happened. Next, what you want to do is you want to increase your brush size. So it will cover the length of the text, except instead of being like just the skinniness of the little stroke itself. So you cranked up the brush size. And last but not least, you want to go into reveal on original image. And as you can see, I want to increase the brush size even more, because this is what happens. It looks like chicken scratch. So you want to fill out the text. You just kind of increase the brush size. And then what you want to do is, depending on how long you want this text to be, let's make it 3 seconds. Go over there. You click end. And if you're familiar with time frames, just go into your effects there, stroke. And then you want to go to where it starts, and you want to put that at 0. And as you can see, there's your effect already. Although it's not perfect, this is how people get that effect. And you're like, oh, that's too slow. Just drag the endpoint closer. So now it's like roughly 2 seconds. And of course, if you're an After Effects user, you already know, make sure you hold your function button, and then you press F9, or you can just right click, easy ease. So it looks a little bit more smoother. You can even experiment of how, okay, you want it to end there, right? And then you want it to have a pause. So then I would put a keyframe there. And then I'll put another keyframe there to have that pause again. So then here. There you go. Took some time to get used to in terms of the timing. So what I did was I uneasy eased it. And I, right when it finished the word spelling subscribe, pause there, as you can see, made a keyframe, and then wait a couple more seconds 2 and then have another keyframe and then have BVCO. And that's how it looks. Then what you can do is you can also easy ease all of that to see how that looks. And if that's too slow for you, then you can always adjust it, right? It's not the end of the world. And that is how you get that subscribe or right on effect. So you can use that for scribe or your intro scene or whatever it is that you like. And my name is Peter. You're watching Broke Visionary Collective, where we all start with nothing, but make sure you grab my free camera guide and all my resources about camera gear and video editing, and where you can always create something. Cheers, guys.